A team of salvage experts this morning is celebrating an historic discovery in the Indian Ocean. They found the wreckage of a Portuguese ship that dates back more than 500 years. It is believed to be the Esmeralda, which was part of a fleet led by explorer Vasco da Gama. Charlie Daggett spoke to the leader of the recovery effort. He is in London with what the British-led team found. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning. This all goes back to Europe's golden age of exploration, a time of trade routes between India and the waterways of major European capitals like London. And if this is the Esmeralda, it would make it the oldest shipwreck to be discovered from that era. They knew where to look, the shallow waters off the coast of Oman. They just didn't know what they'd find beneath the waves. And dolphins. And humpback whales. But it turns out a lot. We spoke with project director David Mearns this morning from Oman.
Large stone hand-carved cannonballs. They're about the size of a bowling ball, but they weigh twice as much. And the gold coins, for instance, just like any gold that you see that's been washing around in a high-energy environment, settles to the bottom.
Among the items they discovered and hauled to the surface, the ship's bell, intact if in need of a polish. A unique silver coin called an indio, specifically minted for trade between Portugal and India. So rare, there's thought to be only one other like it in the world. And something the team found even more exciting.
What's better than a Portuguese gold coin? Who found that then? You!
They're not exactly sure what it is, but they think it might be part of an astrolabe, a 15th century navigational tool. For those who don't remember the 8th grade, Vasco da Gama was the legendary Portuguese explorer who became the first to reach India by sailing east in the fierce race for the trade in exotic spices. About the same time, his competition, a guy called Christopher Columbus, went west and happened to discover America. The Esmeralda sailed from Lisbon in Portugal around Africa to Calicut in India, a trade route established by da Gama some years earlier called Carrera de India. When da Gama returned to Lisbon, the Esmeralda, captained by his uncle, made her way to the island of Al Halania off the southern coast of Oman, where it ran into a violent storm and was apparently dashed against the rocks. All souls on board were lost that fateful day in 1503, and the Esmeralda's whereabouts have remained a mystery for 500 years. But that silver coin, forged in 1499, helps date the wreckage. Is there now any doubt that this is the wreckage of the Esmeralda?
We have a very high confidence that it is indeed the Esmeralda. And, you know, where do you put that confidence level? It's certainly at 90% and above.
Mearns told us they first knew they were onto something when they found cannonballs lying on the surface of the sand while they were snorkeling in shallow water. They began digging down into the sediment, and these discoveries that have been hidden for 500 years just kept coming.
Thanks,
Nora?
Charlie.
I love it, Charlie. Thank you. Fascinating. You keep reading my line.
I know I do. What's wrong with me? I'm so excited about that story. I didn't look up and see who read it was.
Didn't you always want to find a treasure when you were a kid?
But your name starts with a C, honey, and hers starts with an N.
Tap my hand.
I just want to hold your hand. It's all good.